girls, welcome back. I'm super excited to share some more pro tips with you today. Thanks again so much for following me on my journey here and being a part of this. I am obsessed with you guys. I absolutely love all the support. Again, just, continue to feel free. Drop some comments below. I'm here to answer any of your questions. I promise I will not cut anything out. I am here for you. I'm here to serve you, okay? Let me help us all. I'm gonna help you build these businesses, grow this business. We'll do it together. So today's pro tip, what we're gonna talk about today, how to run through the perfect trial format, right? So we're gonna talk about bridal trials and how to set up that perfect bridal format. And I'm just gonna give you my top tips and touch on these details a little bit, okay? Give you the skinny on it. If you're wanting some in-depth information, again, y'all know I have courses available for all of these hot topics where, you can get just a lot of thorough information, verbatim, script format, outlines, available for you. You can click that link below if that is something you're interested in. You can definitely get the full scoop on these. But for now, I just want to touch on, these hot topics a little bit and give you some of my basic pro tips for having the perfect trial. So basically the way that I outline this is you want to start with consultation. Consultation is key, okay? I always start off my trials with a full-on in-person consultation. I sit that client down and I go over exactly what to expect throughout the trial process. And the reason I do this and I put the time into doing this rather than just jumping and making over her face is that I think it's super important to reiterate and reconnect, with the bride now that you have her in person, that rapport and that, that trust connection that you were forming in your phone consultation that got her to your chair. So I take a little bit more time. Again, I'm all about putting fires out before they start. I'm all about setting ourselves up for success the best way possible. And I think a lot of that just has to do with consultation, reiteration, and education. So the more you do this and the more fluid you become with this in your delivery, the more successful you'll be for in the closing. This is all what this is about, guys. It's all about how to get you to that perfect closing, okay? So consultation is key. I take the time, I sit her down, I spend a good 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes depending. Again, I'm here to service her. I'm here to answer any questions she has. More importantly, I do want to set the stage for what she can expect moving forward with me in the trial appointment. So I'm going to map out, what we're about to do. We're going to talk about inspo photos. We're going to go over my ring light, the reasons why I use the ring light, why it's important. We're going to talk about, the final reveal and what her expectations, are going to be. And I also, through the consult, this is where I actually give her permission to object to the look if she needs to. And I think that this is huge. So, a lot of times clients do not feel comfortable objecting to their artist's, final reveal look. So you never want to get caught in that kind of sticky situation, because if your client doesn't feel comfortable and safe enough with you to communicate her concerns, then you're not going to close her, okay? So she'll just be like, oh, okay, yeah, it looks good. But chances are that'll drop off and you'll never hear from her after the trial. So I make it a point to let her know, hey, I think I'm going to nail the look. However, just in case in the final reveal, when you take a look, if something is off, no matter how tiny it might be, maybe you want the liner winged out a little bit more. Maybe we need to enhance the lip color. Maybe we need to tone down the bronzer. If there's anything that needs tweaking, when we do the final reveal and you look at it, once we pinpoint what that is, I'll sit you back down in my chair. I will make those corrections. And when you look again a second time, it will be perfect. So again, consultation is key, just reiterating and educating and going through what to expect with the entire trial process, okay? Now, At this point, I am basically, tip number 2 is going to go into talking to them. So at this point, after I've kind of consulted with her about the general process, I make sure I do go over the ring light and the difference between the lighting. Guys, this is so important. I want to make sure that my client understands that when she sees her final reveal in the photos that we take with the ring light, that once she goes to the hallway mirror or the bathroom mirror to look at it in person, up close and personal, I have to explain to her the difference between my ring light lighting and the normal dim, bathroom lighting or hallway lighting, and that she can expect to possibly see some shadows or darkness, coming on her face and hitting her. So this way, again, it's putting out those fires before they start. So when she goes and looks, because we talked about the lighting issue, she's not going to be like, oh, it looks so dark and I'm not sure, my eyes look so dark and the liner, I just don't know, You're putting these concerns away, because she already understands that when she sees it, she knows, okay, the lighting is going to be different. So when she actually sees it and she's going to see it's dimmer, the lighting is darker, it's casting shadows, she'll be like, oh yeah, I totally see what you mean between the ring light and the bathroom lighting. Oh, but it still looks amazing. Absolutely no problem. So again, we put that fire out before it started, right? It's all about how to get you further to closing. So consultation, talk about the lighting issues, okay? And then you're gonna move on to your makeup artistry portion, right? So this is a huge tip that I have. And what this is can make or break you. Simply put, do not allow the client to see the look before it is time to show her the final reveal in the photo, okay? Do not let her peek. There's no peeking allowed. There are no mirrors sitting up in front of her while you're painting her face. There's no halfway point where she's like, can I just take a look and see what you're doing? No, none of that is acceptable. I don't allow it. I expect all of you to nix these processes from your trials if you're doing them. This drives me so crazy when I hear that clients are put in front of mirrors or they want to see the process step by step. How can you get to a closing, a successful closing, if the whole time the client is just focused on staring at herself in a mirror and watching you try to correct things and fumble along the way if you're doing that, and seeing when things are not properly tweaked? All she is going to be thinking of are a ton of negatives, okay? This is not okay. So do not allow that client to ever look at herself or peek until you are finished and ready to show her what that look is going to look like. Until you're ready to show her, she should not see it. So I can't be more clear about that. Sorry, I get a little excited, but this is like a hot topic for me. So finally, moving on, it's time for the final reveal. How do you do this? Well, what I like to do when I set my clients up for success here is I don't let them look at the final reveal in person first. I always take a picture through my ring light and show them the reveal this way. The reason that this is important is because, let's face it, the whole trial, the whole purpose of your trial, right, is so that that bride wants to see how she's going to look from the services you're going to provide on her wedding day. Your ring light is access to that information for the bride. So why would you allow her to look at herself in person versus photographing her final look through this ring light that's going to exactly make her look how she will look on the wedding day? It makes no sense to me. So I really like to always, before a final reveal in person, is photograph my bride. I prop her up, okay? I tousle her hair just a little bit, sometimes it'll be up in a bun or what have you, or sometimes just kind of messy. So I always kind of bring it forward, tousle it a little bit, give it a little zhuzh. and I'll prop her up, sit her up nice and straight, and I will take that photo of her. This is the reveal photo, okay? And that is how I'm gonna do my final reveal, all right? And when she sees that, she's gonna be like, oh my gosh, this looks amazing. She should fall in love with the photo. If she doesn't, we're doing something wrong. You might need to take one of my makeup classes and I can walk you through that. But chances are you've done everything right. Your artistry is on point, so you're not gonna have that issue. If you photograph her the right way and pose her the right way through this lighting, you do this final reveal, it will be a success. And then you can take her to see it in person, okay? So, again, those are my final tips for just kind of running a successful, smooth trial to get you just one step closer to that perfect closing, okay? And I have offers, guys. If there's more info you want, if you want me to be like, you know, can you talk a little bit more about posing? How do you pose that bride? And what do you do to position her, you know? How do you actually take the photo through the ring light? How do you position the ring light when you're taking the photo? Can you talk to me a little bit more about your consultation when you talk in the beginning with her? What exactly are those bullet points you're going over? If you have more questions, click the link below. All of this information is available. I do have different courses, mini courses. I have PDF files you guys can get and tap into that have full breakdowns, the meat of all the information step by step, okay? So I can set you up for success here. So again, if that's something you're interested in, it is available. I make it available to all of you. Click the link below. I hope I hope that what I've said today has helped you in some way to just continue growing, being the most amazing beauty pros that you can be, and kill this thing and just grow your business. This is what I'm here for. So again, guys, thank you so much for supporting me along this journey. Thanks for stopping by. Continue to just, you know, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button, like, share some love, add some comments. Let me know, am I talking too fast? Am I going too slow? You know, if something's not working for you, I want to know that too. I'm totally open, you know, I'm open to this whole process with you all. So I love you all. Let's, you know, continue to just dream it, believe it, and achieve it together and just be the most amazing beauty boss girls possible. Thanks so much.